immediately after the. So there's a very very interesting thing which I saw here. Immediately when the word of the king passing away is spread in the city, of course the ministers come, all those most important people like priests and ministers, they come, and they don't want to do the final rites of the king without the sons being there. So it means that they have to preserve the body. This is at least 15,000 years older, right? Even if we go by conservative number of years, it is 15,000 years old back. But according to Hindu scriptures, we don't believe that it is 15,000 years. It is crores of years back. But even if it is 15,000, preserving a dead body, something that is not easy. Even in today's world, right? Preserving a dead body for days is very difficult. And they have ways of doing it. I was really surprised to know that there is a trough of oil in which they place the body to preserve it from decay. Yes.
Oh, there was a man that was frozen, right?
Mummies, right?
No, yeah. Not mummies. It's like they were found. His name
also. Yes. Yeah, I heard that. So they do that procedure to preserve the dead body of Dasharatha. And it's a very famous practice, looks like, because the way they've described, I'll get to that when I tell the story, but it is not something new, or it is not something that they are doing only for Dasharatha. I felt when I was reading through it, like it is a common practice among those days to preserve the dead bodies like that. So okay, fine. Coming back to the story, he is preserved, and all the night passes, and the next day morning, all these people, the priests, come to Vasishta. He's the head priest, right? There are all the other priests like Vamadeva, Jayanta. There are so many other people. They come to Vasishta and say that this is a moment of sorrow for the city of Ayodhya, for the kingdom of Kosala. Now there should be somebody put in the place of king. Kingdom cannot be without a king. Without a king, nothing flourishes. Without a king, there is no prosperity to the citizens. And there was one entire episode which just speaks about without a ruler, what happens. So without a ruler, it looks like people won't even get dressed properly and go into the gatherings. They don't do that because they are insecure. If you look at it, there is no rule, there is no law and order. So people cannot really get dressed in gold and go outside in broad daylight because they are worried that somebody can come and attack them. So those kind of references, so many things are written, like nobody will really do the cultivation. There will not be any trading because there is no economic stability, there is no political stability. Kings from the other areas, they will not really come and do any kind of trading with you. So it's not doing it, it's okay. So the thing is, immediately you need to install someone in the role of a king. And they suggest that right now all the four sons are gone. Nobody is there here. King Rama and Lakshmana are gone to the exile. Bharatha and Shatrugna are in their maternal uncle's place. So at least get someone from the Ikshvaku dynasty, Ikshvaku family, and put them in the place of a king. So that kingdom at least has a king. Then Vasishta listens to everything and he says, let us send a word to Bharatha and Shatrugna. So until now, until 6 days has passed by, nobody has come to a sense that they need to send a word to Bharatha. Yeah.
Why can't Vasishta do anything?
Vasishta is the priest. Vasishta doesn't want to be the king. And this kingdom belongs to Ikshvaku dynasty. Vasishta never thought, or for that matter, any other person, they cannot, it's like snatching away their kingdom, right? So they won't do that. They are very honest to the royal family. There's a guy. It's not exactly like Katappa, but yes, that's a good reference. That's what I was about to say. But they don't do that. They don't do that, and that is not considered appropriate also. Nobody, the citizens won't appreciate it, even the king won't appreciate it. King in the sense, the king's sons. And Vasishta is a priest, that's it. So Vasishta decides, okay, now at this moment we have to send messengers to the king of Kekaya. Kekaya and Punta. The name of that kingdom. But the name of that city is Rajagraha. Name of the city, the kingdom Kekaya. The name of the city is Rajagraha, and messengers have to go to Rajagraha and bring Bharatha back. And what Vasishtha does is, he doesn't want the Bharatha to faint or to, he won't faint, but he doesn't want Bharatha to get the news from the messengers. The news of what? The news of their father passing away, and the news of Rama and Lakshmana being sent on exile. So he thinks that messengers are not the right people to deliver this news. So he picks the messengers and he tells them, he gives them a lot of gold, jewelry and everything, so that people on the other side do not doubt anything, right? Generally when kings send messengers, they send a lot of gifts to the other party also. So Vasishtha arranges for everything and gives them to the messengers and tells them, go give these to Kaikeyi's dad and brother, maternal uncle of Bharata, and ask them their permission to get Bharata and Shatrughna back to Ayodhya. So they go, all the 4 messengers, they go, and Bharata, and by then what is happening with Bharata? So they start from Ayodhya, and in the meantime Valmiki tries to tell us what is going on in the mind of Bharata in the kingdom of Kekaya. So Bharata gets a very bad dream one day, and after that he's not really participating in any kind of fun activities. He's not talking properly to their friends. They try to cheer him up so much. He's their guest, right? And he's also the son of the daughter of the family, daughter of the entire country. So he's very well respected and very well loved. It is his maternal place. So they try to cheer him up so much, but he's not coming into his normal senses, and he's not ready to enjoy any of those. So one of his friends asked, what is going on? We have been trying to cheer you up for so many days, but you're not coming out of your grief. What happened? Then he says that I have seen a very bad dream, and in my bad dream I saw my dad falling off the cliff of a mountain, and he is falling into a pond which is very dirty, and he is going with the flow, and I'm also seeing this entire thing, but I'm not able to do anything. I'm not able to rescue him, and he's flowing like that, and he is looking at me and ferociously laughing, finally I see him being put on a chariot drawn by the donkeys, and he's smeared in soil and all that. He gives a very gory description of his dream, and after that, as a conclusion, he says that this is not auspicious, and when you see someone who's being dragged, it is end of something. Probably something really bad is going to happen to my own father, or it is something wrong is going to happen to Lakshmana. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Ferociously laughing, what?
Ferociously laughing like that, like ha 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 ha, like that.
Why would Dasharatha do that?
Dasharatha did not do that. Bharata dreamt of it. It is the
No,
dream of
why
Bharata.
would, no, in the dream, why would
In the
why
dream,
would
that
he
is-
dream about what? Why would he ferocious?
Dreams mean a lot of things. Some dreams are very random, but some dreams have some deeper meaning.
I know the
Because
ferocious laughing.
because it is like you are not able to do anything. I'm going away from you, but still you are not able to do anything. That kind of, I don't know, it could mean 100 different things. You need to take it to a psychologist to understand deeper into the dreams. So actually, taking a little digression from the story. How many of you know Tipu Sultan? You know Tipu Sultan, right? Tipu Sultan was a very, he belongs to 1800s or 1700s. And he ruled the Karnataka part, Mysore and all those places he ruled. And when he was ruled, he was a very psychic person. Like he was not a very sane ruler. He killed thousands and thousands of Hindus. He massacred. He literally beheaded people. And yeah.
Was he special needs?
No. Special? Yes, probably yes. Because no. You're right. He was not straight in his head. Because his father did not give him proper upbringing. He went through a lot in his childhood. So he's a psychopath. Yes.
Maybe he could be bipolar.
No, probably not bipolar. Not bipolar. And he had a habit of really writing down every little detail of his life. So this guy used to get so many dreams. And all his dreams are documented. He documented every single dream of his, And now there is a guy called Vikram Sampath. He has done extensive research about Tipu Sultan. He took those letters and he took them to a psychiatrist. He took them to a psychiatrist and psychoanalysis of those dreams was done. And most of the dreams, all the psychiatrists were able to give some backstory of that. What was his mental status that has given this kind of a dream to him, that has resulted in this kind of a dream to him. So there is a lot related to dreams actually. Not every dream is random. Some dreams have some meaning. Some dreams expose some of your insecurities that are there in your subconscious mind and all that. And I was listening to the podcast yesterday or day before yesterday about Vikram Sampath. He wrote a book, a 900 pages book. 900 pages book about Tipu Sultan. It's only about Tipu Sultan. Then he wrote a book about, prior to that, he wrote a book about Veer Savarkar. Veer Savarkar and Kalapani, you know Kalapani, right? Kalapani, that jail and what people might have gone through that. And he went to Andaman Nicobar Islands to see the Kalapani, the jail, and the dungeons and all those places. And he wrote a book about it. Wrote multiple, I think it's a series of 2 books about Veer Savarkar. Yeah.
Dreams.
Yes.
Vikram
Vikram Sampath, he's a historian. He was, I think he's an engineer, but he did a lot of research about history. He started with the Mysore dynasty. He's a Kannadiga basically, and Kannadas have a lot of respect for Vadayars. Vadayars are the Mysore dynasty kings. So he started his digging into the history from the Mysore palace. And Tipu Sultan, Lakshmi Amman, I guess, she was the queen at that point of time. At the time when Tipu Sultan took over Mysore kingdom, Mysore dynasty, and he started at that point, and he went back into the life of Hyder. Hyder is Tipu Sultan's dad, and Tipu Sultan himself. Why are we talking about Karnataka people? No, I started to talk about the dreams and how you analyze dreams. And when we started talking about that, I spoke about Tipu Sultan. Tipu Sultan belonged to Mysore. Mysore is in Karnataka, so we are talking about Karnataka. Yes.
Tipu Sultan killed his wife.
Tipu Sultan probably did not. I mean, Tipu Sultan probably had multiple wives, and one of them you might have killed. I don't know. We will talk about Tipu Sultan in detail if you guys are interested. I can talk about it. Yes? You want to know about it? Very nice.
Suspense thrillers.
Very nice. We'll talk about Tipu Sultan. Yeah. I went through the podcast very recently. Okay. Tipu Sultan we will talk about. We will also talk about the history of Ayodhya. From 400 years back when the temple was destroyed by the Mughal king called Babur. Babur is the one who destroyed Ayodhya temple, and he built a mosque on that. And from that point onwards till the next 400 years, there was no temple for Rama. In the birthplace of Rama, there was no temple for Rama. Rama was put in a small tent. It's giving me goosebumps, but yeah. Rama was put in a small tent outside of the temple area. And look at the perseverance of this people and the culture. Every single day they used to make sure that there was a lamp lit in front of Rama. The prayers were continued for the entire 400 years. And during this 400 years, so many people went, and that is where Rama was living for the next 400 years after Babur came and destroyed. And in 2024, January 22nd was the day when the temple was opened. So it's been 1 year, and ever since, some lakhs of people have visited Ayodhya. That is the story of Ayodhya. We will talk in detail, like which king did what were the atrocities that were done against people, so on and so forth. We can talk. So yes, coming back to the story, where will we? Dream. Bharatha had this bad dream, and he is explaining it to his one of his friends. And just then, when he's narrating this dream to his friend, the messengers arrive. The messengers arrive at the Rajagriha. Rajagriha is name of the city. So as they arrive, Bharatha is like super anxious because he had a bad dream. Now the messengers have come. He's wondering if they are going to deliver any bad news. Then he immediately inquires about the king, queen, Kausalya, Kaikeyi and everybody, and he asks and he says that I hope all of these people are fine. And you remember messengers were asked not to deliver the news, right? So messengers don't tell him anything about this, and they say whoever you are inquiring about are safe. There is a very urgent need for you to come and join back the people in Ayodhya. So this is the reason we are sent from Ayodhya, and Vasishta has sent us. So Bharata at this point is almost thinking like, I have my father, I have my parents, I have my brother, elder brother. Of all these people, why is Vasishta sending these messengers? Why? What is the need that a priest should send me? I mean, he doesn't disrespect Vasishta or anything, but it is very unusual, right? When there is a king, when there is a queen, when there are so many people, priest sending a message is unusual. But again, he's confused. He doesn't know because all these people have brought all those gifts and jewels and everything. So he's now he's not even thinking so much. Okay, I need to immediately go. He goes and takes the permission of his uncle Yudhajit and his grandfather, and then he immediately sets off to Ayodhya. We will stop here.